you're watching this, it means you and I have something in common. You probably woke up this morning. I'm a sleep researcher, and something that I do is diagnose obstructive sleep apnea. Now, in my previous video titled Sleep, Your Brainwaves and Body is a Symphony, I highlighted what it looks like when we measure brainwaves in the sleep lab. Today, I want to focus on another aspect of my polysomnography, which is a multi-channel sleep measurement instrument, and that is respiration or breathing. During sleep apnea, your body's blood oxygen saturation will decrease. What is blood oxygen saturation? It is a ratio of the amount of oxygenated blood in comparison to the total blood, which includes deoxygenated blood moving through your body. How do we measure this? We use a pulse oximeter. We place it on the finger, and a red light is constantly transmitted through my skin, and based on how much oxygenated hemoglobin or red blood cells I have moving through my body, a specific light signal will be sent back.
Hemoglobin is the protein that carries oxygen around your body. Therefore, your total blood oxygen saturation depends on the amount of oxygenated hemoglobin in comparison to the total hemoglobin moving through your body at any given time.
What else do we measure then if we're measuring breathing? Well, when you breathe in and out, your rib cage expands and your diaphragm contracts to create the negative air pressure that sucks air in and the positive air pressure that lets air out. So for people with sleep apnea, this breathing mechanism becomes dysregulated, and we can measure it by strapping 2 straps across our chest. Let me show you what I mean.
These straps are electromechanical sensors, which mean they work on stretch. As our chest expands and our diaphragm contracts, we can measure the signal.
Finally, we use what is called a nasal cannula. And how this works is it monitors the oxygen coming in through your nose and leaving through your nose. So, and breathe as normal. Taken together, what we can learn from this is the way your abdomen and your chest move, your blood oxygen saturation, and the inspiration of air through your nose and out of your nose gives us what we call an apnea-hypopnea index. Let me say it again, apnea-hypopnea index. This is a measure of how many times per hour of sleep your body may stop breathing. This could be a complete stop of air coming in and out, called apnea, or a partial block of air coming in and out, called hypopnea. Using this ratio, we can diagnose obstructive sleep apnea as mild, moderate, or severe. This is usually only for adults. In children, the numbers are much lower, but I want you to remember pulse oximetry, how much oxygen is moving through the blood, the rate and pattern with which your chest and your abdomen move, and finally, the airflow moving in and out of your nose. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe. Ooh.